My twin, Yuri Prohaska, had a little bit of a back and forth with the champion of the light heavyweight division, Big Magomed Ankalaev. Okay, Magomed Ankalaev threw this tweet up in the air. He said, listen, Alex Pereira don't want to fight the Ank anymore. Let's leave him alone because I'm not a bully. Fake Ninja, he said he have to go back to school because he cannot read. At Dana White, at Mick Maynard, give me some fish. Now, this tweet that Magomed posted tells us one thing off the bat. Alex Pereira is moving up to fight Tom Aspinall in the heavyweight division. There's no other reason why Alex Pereira would turn down the Ankalaev fight. The Ankalaev fight was like 4 months ago. You are now healed, okay? Your Alex Pereira syndrome of flying all over the world and taking short notice fights to then say, hey, my body was tired, I needed a rest. That excuse is out. So there's no reason why you should not be contesting for the belt. The only reason that he is not contesting for the belt is because the UFC decided to promote the biggest heavyweight fight that we have ever seen ever in our lives and then take it away from us last second. So they have to put a star in there with Tom Aspinall. Absolutely. You cannot throw the Frenchman, Cyril Gane, in the octagon with Tom and expect there to be more than 15 pay-per-view sales. Okay? Let's be for real. Cyril Gane had an opportunity to go out there and make himself a star, and he embarrassed himself against John Jones. So, that star has now been diminished. Let's move on. Alex Pereira is fighting Tom Aspinall for the undisputed heavyweight championship, basically confirmed by Magomed Ankalaev. Okay. After Magomed threw up that tweet, Yuri Prohaska came and clapped back with a banger. Shout out to my twin. He threw up this tweet right here and says, hey, clown. By the way, him just saying, hey, clown, sells it to me that he did not write this. Okay, Yuri Prohaska is a respectful individual. Hey, clown, I finished university like you finished elementary school, I hope. And if you don't want me as your teacher now, I'll just go fight Carlos. Beautifully written, Yuri. Shout out to the manager that wrote this. Absolutely beautifully written. But you shouldn't have in my opinion, you shouldn't have said, listen, I'll just go fight Carlos too. If you don't want to pick me, I'll go fight Carlos. Yuri Prohaska. Yuri, you are 31-5, brother. You are 31-5. You've only had one fight go to a decision. You have 27 wins by knockout. You are the number one contender. You're coming off of a win over a previous champion in Jamal Hill, where you absolutely just kind of demolished him. Talking about his fight with Jamal Hill, after Yuri went out there and demolished Jamal Hill, Big Ankalaev decided to tweet out, this guy is a terrible fighter. I think you are a fraud, and so many guys deserve it more than you. You need to go win some fights. Ankalaev, brother, do we need to be reminded that you almost got knocked out by Johnny Walker? Johnny Walker almost threw you into the ether during that first. We would have had Johnny Walker as champion, okay, if he walked through you, brother. Do you realize that? You also went to a decision with Nikita Krylov and Volkan Ozdemir and Thiago Santos. And you had a split draw against Jan Blachowicz. You are not nothing special, Ankalaev. Now, Yuri Prohaska, he's on an anime-like run. He went out there, rear naked chokes Glover Teixeira in a back-and-forth fucking war that I'm pretty sure won fight of the year, okay? Goes out there and beats him. Has to come back to fight Glover Teixeira's pupil, his student, Alex Pereira, where Alex beats him the first time. Yuri has to go out there and prove himself, and he goes and beats up Alexander Ratchik at UFC 300. He gets his title fight, short notice, may it be, but he gets a title fight, and he goes out there and gets slept again. So he's starting all over. He goes out there and he beats the brakes off of Jamal Hill for our entertainment. And you want to sit here and tell me you'll just go fight Carlos? Yuri, you deserve a title shot next, brother. You might have been spending too long in the deprivation chambers. You are next for a title shot. That is a fact of life. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. And look, I understand Carlos Ulberg is 12-1. He's won his last 7 fights in a row. All right? Alex is obviously coming off of that decision loss. Yuri Prohaska wins one, loses one, wins one, loses one. But he's only lost to fucking Alex Pereira. Okay, can we get it right? Carlos Ulberg has fought literally nobody besides Jan Blachowicz, and Jan Blachowicz is on the downside of things in his career at this point in time. Okay, he's had 2 canceled fights with Dominic Reyes, this dude Carlos Ulberg, canceled fight with Jamal Hill, and a canceled fight with fucking Anthony Smith. All right, the only person in the division that he has fought is Alonzo Menafield. I'll give it to him. Volkan Ozdemir and Jan Blachowicz. But Jan Blachowicz is honestly the only name that counts if you want to sit here and go fight for a championship. But if we're being real, Ankalaev isn't really nobody anyway. Again, he almost got slept by a Johnny Walker flying knee. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say more than that. He almost got slept by a Johnny Walker flying knee. Now, in a few months from now, when Min Yang, that monster that's going to be fighting Johnny Walker, decides to go out there and nuke Johnny Walker in the first 5 seconds, when he does that, he will then be in title contention. Okay? He's been going out there and ending careers. Took out Anthony Smith. Now he's going to take out Johnny Walker. Seems like they're giving my boy Min Yang the easiest squabbles to choose from, but I get it. Light heavyweight really isn't the land of the lawless anymore, okay? We have Jamal Hill ranked like 5. Jiri Prochazka deserves a fucking title shot as long as it's not against Alex Pereira, okay? Alex just has his card. He just has his number. Ankalaev, you would get absolutely destroyed by Jiri Prochazka. Jiri is good on the ground. Do not forget that Jiri Prochazka submitted Glover Teixeira, who is a known figure in jiu-jitsu. Okay? I don't think Yuri's scared to get wrestled a little bit. I promise you Yuri's striking is a little bit more unorthodox than what you dealt with Alex Pereira. It's going to be a little bit harder for you to adjust to Jiri Prochazka. I hope that they get... I hope Alex moves up to fight Tom Aspinall. We get Jiri Prochazka versus Big Ank. I'm a happy man. UFC, please do something right. Give the rightful #1 contender in light heavyweight a shot. Give him a shot. It's not Khalil Roundtree. It's not. Sorry to break it to you. Yeah, he went out there and beat up Jamal Hill, but he didn't finish Jamal Hill quicker than Jiri did. Jiri beat the brakes off of him and chased the finish. Khalil does not chase finishes. He sat there and said, hey, listen, you're confusing me. I didn't chase the finish because you confused me. Those are the words that came out of Khalil Roundtree when Jamal Hill was sitting there like this. Why didn't you knock me out at the end of their fight? He said, well, you were kind of confusing. You know? That's what's going on. By the way, Jiri is just walking forward. Walking forward, switching stances, southpaw, original southpaw, orthodox, southpaw, orthodox, southpaw, orthodox. Animal. An animal. Give Jiri his title shot, boys. Give my twin what he deserves. I'm out of here, boys.